Hey guys, Shadow the Rat, and today I'm giving Coffee, Cracker, and Crumb some whipped cream in the shape of a 1 because these girls have officially turned a year old. Don't do it, Pistachio, you're not part of this. So I got these girls last, I want to say June. I think it was the beginning of June. And they came from someone's oops litter where they purchased a female rat from a pet store. And she was pregnant, which, you know, they didn't know about, but it's a bit of an issue that, that tends to happen with female rats. Oh gosh, you know what? I'm just gonna let the others join in. It's not working. I can't stop them. Okay, let's just add a bunch in the middle. Did you see? You can tell which one's the most confident and not Pistachio. Anyways, like I was saying, I got them from Noob's Litter. And they were just the sweetest little babies right from the beginning. Honestly, at the time, I was kind of feeling down. I had just lost Butter, and there were some other things going on in my life. For anyone who doesn't know, Butter was one of my favorite rats. She was a little dwarf Harley rat who was just the sweetest thing. But yeah, she was awesome, and losing her was really hard. This is actually her sister Toast, who's a little over 3 now. But yeah, that and some other stuff had me feeling pretty crappy. And I knew I wasn't really in the best position to take in more rats at the time, partially because, like I said, I just wasn't really feeling great at the time. But also partially because I was planning on getting more rats. I had plans with the breeder to get 3 rats, which is actually where these girls come from. And, well, that ended up being 5 rats because of a whole situation. But I didn't want to get more young rats because of that. But for some reason, I was just really drawn to Coffee, Crumb, and Cracker. And so I decided to take them anyways. And I have to say, I am so glad I made that impulse decision because these 3 girls are easily some of the best rats I've ever had. They have such great temperaments. They're so social with people, and they've been like that since day 1. And they didn't really get handled before, so it's one of those things where, like, they're just naturally really social rats, which is always really nice. They're very confident rats. I can take them places, and they'll be really confident. It's really great for those events I like to take my rats to because these girls do really great at them because, again, they're just really confident and naturally very friendly rats. They're just super sweet with the other rats as well, especially Crumb and Cracker. They were actually the ones to live with my little dwarf girl here, Pumpkin Seed, when I got her because the others were being mean to her. Now she gets along with everyone and everyone lives together. But at the time, the others were being kind of mean to her, so I had Cracker and Crumb live with her because they are super chill and sweet. But yeah, they're just really amazing rats. Cracker is one of my heart rats. She is just one of my favorites because she's super energetic, super playful, and also extremely trainable, like really biddable, just really loves to learn, loves to work with you. It's really incredible how quickly she learns. And how quickly she picks things up. And as for Crumb and Coffee, both those girls are also amazing. Crumb is like a golden retriever in rat form. Like, she absolutely loves people. She's very playful. She likes to cuddle, which is kind of amazing since she's not really all that old yet, especially for a female rat. She's great with handling. She just loves everyone, literally. And she's fun to train with. She's really the whole package. Honestly, she's one of those rats that I feel like everyone should get to experience as one of their first rats because she's just a really perfect example of all the great things about rats. And then as for Coffee here, she's also extremely sweet, extremely playful, very easy to handle, very smart. She's a little bit easier to train than Crumb, although not quite on Cracker's level. She is just a really amazing rat, and she's often people's favorite to handle because she is the biggest rat, and she's also the chillest. Like, if you hold her like that, she'll just dangle. She won't do anything. She's like a little ragdoll rat. So yeah, they all have their amazing positive traits. They're just really some of the best rats I've had, and I'm so lucky to have them. And yeah, I've had them for nearly a year at this point, and they turned a year at the beginning of April. So I'm very happy to say that they are doing very well. And hopefully I will have them for a long time yet, because like I said, they are doing great, and they're just really amazing rats. So yeah, that is it for this video. The girls have kind of run off since they weren't super hungry, since I actually gave them some rice earlier. But they very much enjoyed their whipped cream, as is kind of expected when you have 12 rats. Someone's going to enjoy it. I mean, they all loved it, but someone's going to have some room in their belly for it, is what I mean. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. Bye! What are you doing, Tofu?